Our next speaker is Senator Josh Miller. Senator Miller is the chair of the Health and Human Services Committee, former chairman of the Corporations Committee, but once again, that's not why ECRI loves Josh Miller. We like Josh Miller because he's a long-term champion of renewable energy. In both 2008 and 2009, he was the lead sponsor of the long-term contracting statute that resulted in getting the Deepwater Wind farm up and running, the first in the water offshore wind project in the United States. Last year, Senator Miller was a sponsor of the extension of the Renewable Energy Standard, another ECRI priority. He's been a leader in net metering and was a lead sponsor on the Henry Shelton Act. It's my pleasure to present Senator Josh Miller.
So it's nice to be back in the graces of the environmental community. For many years, I was on the Education Committee, and this year I rejoined the Agriculture and Environmental Committee in the Senate. It's nice to be loved, too. I don't know. Me and Deb were both commenting on, it's one thing to be liked, it's another thing to be loved in the State House. And I want to acknowledge the presence of Senator Quezada and Senator Calkins. They both have raised very quickly raise their voices on environmental issues that are important to the state. I think it's important to acknowledge that the role of the state of Rhode Island and the communities that you live in is only that much more important by the ignorance of the federal government in their policies towards environmental issues. So we have more work to do, and we have to do whatever we can on the state and local level to make sure people understand we care about the future of our neighborhoods and the future of our planet. As you said, I started very early in what I considered very important environmental issues, and I will continue to do that on behalf of all Rhode Islanders. The Green Building Act is very important to me, as I have a son who's going to be an architect in a couple of years, so I plan to make that a priority. I also have acknowledged people in the audience. It's nice to have Sheila Dormandy back in the environmental community. City government community, which is a whole different set of issues. Beyond your priorities, I want to strengthen the PACE program. I want to put forward the legislation that has been proposed on strengthening cities and towns' abilities to tax-exempt urban farming. I want to also acknowledge, and I'm sure you will, that the governor has joined us, so I know she shares our priority in making global issues local issues. Thank you very much.